We're going to begin today with confusion at the border. An appeals court has blocked the state of Texas from enforcing a measure known as SB4. Now, that gives state and local law enforcement broad powers to arrest suspected migrants. That's a job, by the way, that's usually left for federal authorities. It's all part of a political fight between President Biden and Texas Governor, that's Greg Abbott, on a top issue for voters. But it's also putting local sheriffs in a huge bind. Jan Crawford is here with us in the studio today with more on this. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning, Gail. So, basically what the Supreme Court did yesterday was say it's too soon for us to get involved right now. In the lower court, you need to get going on this. And then late last night, the lower court did just that, stepping in and temporarily blocking the law again.
Senate Bill 4 is now law in the state of Texas.
Signed into law by Governor Abbott last December, Senate Bill 4 would allow Texas law enforcement to seek and arrest any migrant they suspect of entering the country illegally. It also authorizes state judges to issue deportation orders.
Texas has invoked the authority provided to us in Article 1, Section 10 of the United States Constitution to declare an invasion and for Texas to defend ourselves from the crimes that are being caused by Joe Biden.
There have been a record 2.4 million migrants apprehended at the border in just the past fiscal year.
We're not immigration officers.
But SB4 raises questions about how Texas state police would enforce it.
We have to get trained to make sure that we are following the rule of the law.
Meanwhile, government officials in Mexico said they will not accept under any circumstances people deported by the state of Texas.
SB4 is just another example of what we have seen from the governor of Texas, Governor Abbott, attempting to politicize what's happening at the border.
While migrant advocates say beyond the politics, SB4 creates distrust rather than security.
When people in the local community are afraid that they can't call the police because the police might engage in immigration enforcement, they simply won't call the police.
Never good, Jan, when we see the word chaos on the screen. So help walk us through this. What does this mean exactly legally?
Well, right now where we are is the appeals court is going to hear arguments this morning on whether this law should remain blocked indefinitely while this litigation over the merits of this case and the constitutionality of this case plays out. So what does that mean? That means we're at the beginning of this legal fight over this controversial law, and this issue is going to end up right back at the Supreme Court.
All right, Jan, thank you.